Present chapter of discussion is states of matter. States of matter means any substance present in this universe is part of matter, is what we call. Consider the whole universe as a matter in which each substance present is part of that matter. Now, any part of the matter, in what physical states that it exists, what are its characteristics with respect to its physical state, is what we discuss in this chapter. So, the states of matter mainly deals with the physical states in which each part of this matter exists, and as a result what characteristic properties that it will acquire, and what is the difference between each this type of physical state. These are in detail we are going to discuss. Now, as all of us know very well that matter and the different parts of matter will exist mainly in three different physical states. They are, so this is first a little introduction to the topic. So, any part of matter will exist in any of the following three physical states. Three physical states. What are the three physical states? Solid, liquid, gas. These are the three main physical states in which any part of the matter is likely to exist. Then, what are the differences between the solid, liquid and gaseous states? Examples. What are the characteristic differences among the three? Different characteristic properties of the three is what we discuss. Solid is a physical state of matter in which the intermolecular attraction is highest, intermolecular distance is least, will have definite size, shape, geometry, etc. So, here what is this intermolecular attraction? Any part of the matter obviously will made up of certain molecules or certain atoms, which is the least least sized particle which makes the difference in the properties of one particular substance to another particular substance, which are the reasons that we can differentiate one particular substance from another particular substance. So, this is this intermolecular attraction, that means the attraction between two such molecules, right, is very high. That means the influence of one particle over the other. Here intermolecular means it can be between molecules, between atoms or between ions, by which the substance is made up of, right, interparticle, right. So, that influence of one particle over the other is very high. So, the movement of one is entirely restricted by the all other surrounding it. In the solids, the intermolecular attraction is very high. That means the movement, the displacement, everything of one particular particle is entirely influenced by all other surrounding similar particles. As a result, the ability of this particular molecule to move becomes very difficult. So, as a result, as the attraction being high, the distance is also will be least, because one is attracted by the other very strongly. So, the intermolecular distance is very less. When the intermolecular distance is less, that means many number of molecules within lesser distance, that many molecules will be present. So, basically the point is density is likely to be highest, density may be highest, but of course not necessary always, but in general we will say for one particular substance, if you take its solid, liquid, gaseous forms, all the three if you consider, then density of the solid likely to be higher. But there are certain differences. For example, if you take two different forms of water, that is ice and liquid water. Solid ice and liquid water, when you take, the solid ice has a lower density than liquid water, that is an exception. Like this we have certain exceptions. So, that is the reason I am saying that the density may be highest, in general it is highest, right. So, whichever state of a matter in which the intermolecular attractions highest, intermolecular distance is least, will possess definite size and shape. As you know very well that solid substances will have definite size, shape, geometry, but liquids and gases, as you know very well, in the case of liquids they do not have a particular size and shape, but they will take the shape of the vessel in which they are being filled, right. So, only solids will have definite size and shape, liquids will have the shape according to the vessel in which they are filled, gases they do not have any shape at all, even they do not take the shape of the vessel in which they are being filled, right. So, the attractions highest, distance, intermolecular distance is least, possess definite size and shape, and density will be highest, because many molecules are, due to highest intermolecular attraction, many molecules will come very close, within least possible distance maximum number of molecules will be present. So, the density is likely to be maybe highest, not necessary always. Now, coming to liquid case, liquid state is the one in which intermolecular attractions are moderate, distance is, intermolecular distance is also moderate, they will take the shape of a liquid is same as the vessel in which it is filled, vessel in which it is filled, and the density is also moderate, right. Solids examples, you know very well, we have most of the metals, salts, right, and even some non-metals like carbon, sulfur, phosphorus. These are all the examples. Coming to the liquids, examples like, as you know, water, alcohol, and certain hydrocarbons like hexane, then fuels like petrol, diesel, right. So, these are all the liquids. Then coming to gases, gases are the one where the attractions are least, intermolecular attractions are least. In the later in this chapter we will discuss about the ideal gas. Ideal gas is the one where the intermolecular attraction is completely neglected, it is negligible we take. So, attractions are least, intermolecular distance is highest, we will not have no definite size or shape, no definite size or shape, and generally least in density. Examples, carbon dioxide gas, air is the best example that all of us know. The air, what we have is a gas, that is what we consider. Then water vapor, right. So, like this we have many gases. So, these are the characteristics, the main three physical states in which different parts of the matter will exist, right, and these are the basic characteristic properties of the three physical states. These are the basic characteristic properties, or these are the basic characteristic properties by which we differentiate one state to the other state. Okay. Now, we go first in details about the gaseous state first. As far as the IIT JEE syllabus is concerned, here gaseous state and solid state are most important lengthy topics in the chemistry part. Liquid state is very meager in its syllabus. Solid state and gaseous state we have to discuss very much in detail with lot many characteristic properties and all, and regarding their behavior.